All right, hey, what's going on? This is another episode. This video is going to be about understanding the theory of database systems. This is a course that is available. I don't know whether it's this semester or not, but it's available for graduate degree students to take in order to complete their master's in computer science. If you're not necessarily familiar with computer science or these courses, or you don't know where these things are, you should basically start with the first video. That first video will kind of help you to figure out everything I'm talking about in this video, and then you can continue. You probably could skip around to any other videos. You don't have to go through each course that way. But with that being said, let's get right to it. So the theory of database systems. It's a course which includes topics like modern database systems, including object-oriented programming, rules-based databases, temporal and active databases, parallel and distributed databases, distributed object model, data mining, online analytical processing, data warehousing, and multimedia databases. So for me, as a front-end developer who spent a lot of time working with user interface, databases is always something I would want to basically get into when trying to pursue a computer science degree. The idea between the differences between like a SQL database and a document-oriented database, like basically a document model database is like a database that you don't use a table, you don't use SQL per se to kind of manage how the data is described or stored. It's kind of described, it's kind of stored very similar to JSON. Basically, so you have like key pair values that are basically modeled that way. And the store, and basically this particular model, like a documented model, is used in like MongoDB, Cassandra, I think Postgres SQL kind of does something like a hybrid of the two. I'm not too sure, but understanding that is that it's easier to manage, but they also has its limitations as well. Using a standard SQL database, you have the option of using the SQL language, which is a very popular language for managing databases. You also have the idea of using tables and having your transactions, to continue to update and change the state of the entire state table or database. So that's just kind of like as far as I actually have gone with it, and being able to use it. I know how to use either one and utilize the language to kind of get the database, to get the data I actually need from it. Now in this course, it looks like we're going to go over a survey of all the different models and then understand the limitations between each one. So it would be great to take this course too and try to find out where these particular databases are actually, how these different types of databases are being used, why we would use one rather than the other. It's probably a little bit of interesting things that are probably going on right now that would make this course interesting. So I would definitely look into going into this course. So, and I think that's it for this one. The next video I'm going to go ahead and talk about is computational biology, and in that video I will talk a little bit more about all these courses for just that one, but all these courses are kind of going to be spoken out in this particular fashion in this playlist I'm designing for this channel. So thanks a lot, and see you guys in the next video.